Hello, everyone, and welcome to lecture number 2 based on Terraform for Cloud Engineers series. So, the agenda for today is we are going to discuss how we can set up Terraform on Linux, because in last video we went through like how we can set up Terraform on Windows. As you know, for DevOps engineer, Linux is a kind of skill which is needed as such, because everything will be on the Linux machine as such for your deployment or using Linux in many cases, in short, just to keep it short. So what we'll be doing today is like we'll be creating a kind of Linux machine on GCP, and we'll be installing Terraform over there. So let's get started. Just opening my Chrome browser and the Google console. And I'll just go and create a Linux machine in GCP. I'll go to Compute Engine, VM instances. And don't worry about all those options which you'll be seeing while creating the instance. We'll be going through it in a Compute Engine lecture as such. But for this demo or for this demonstration, we'll be keeping all the default parameters so that we'll have a kind of VM. So don't focus more on those options for now. So let's give a name, Terraform -Linux installation. We'll be selecting a region of Singapore, Asia Southeast one, and the zone, you can take anyone. I'll be preparing a video in GCP series like what is region and what is zone, so you can watch that video. But for now, just for your example, like zones are nothing but your data center, group of data center, and region is just a kind of region like here, Singapore. And considering the exam point, like region always ends with a number, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. And zone always ends with the alphabet. So if we go down over here, sorry, I have selected. So all the region, you'll see a number 1, 2, something like that. And then, so let's select Asia Southeast one, which is Singapore. And zone is Asia-Southeast one -A. For now, I'll take a kind of machine which is somehow good in the configuration. We'll discuss all those things in Compute Engine lecture, but for now, don't worry. We'll basically selecting all the default options as such. We'll take, okay, so the machine which we have selected is 2 vCPU and 8 GB of memory. I think this should be okay, but if you want, we can have 4 CPU and 16 GB memory, just so that our machine is powerful and will not face any kind of delay in our demo. Let's keep all those options as standard. If we see image, which is Linux, Debian image, that's good. Let's keep all those as default. For time being, let's allow most of the things. And I'll hit on create. So don't worry about all those options. We'll be having a different lecture as such, as I mentioned, for Compute Engine. If I just hit on create, and here is the navigation for notification. If I just click on it, it says creating VM instance Terraform Linux installation, the name which we have given. It may take a minute or so. Once the VM is up, we'll just try to access it. Okay, our status says instance is running, this tick mark for your reference. I'll just SSH this Linux machine. I'll just click on the SSH button as such.
I'm sitting like this and that.
It is transferring the SSH keys to the VM, and you could see like we are using SSH in browser, but you can also access this machine via PuTTY or by any other means, whichever you like. I'll just authorize. It says establishing connection to SSH server. So we are in the Linux machine. So first, let me go or run the sudo command. So you see now we are in root over here. Previously we were not in root, we were in this account as such. You see. So now what we'll be doing is like I'll just update the package first so that we don't have any issues later on while running those Terraform commands. Sudo apt get update, enter. And now till the time this command is running, let's go to the Terraform installation document. Terraform installation. Let's put Terraform install. Let's go to the official document, and in the previous video we have selected Windows because at that time we were installing it on Windows. So let's refer the Linux documentation, what it says. So we have to run these 3 commands. I'll copy it one by one. This is my Linux machine. I'll just paste it. I'll copy the second one now. I'll copy the third one, which is the final one. So we have installed all the commands almost, which are given in the Terraform official guide, as you could see. It says Debian or Debian. These are the commands. So progress is 97%. Okay, it's done. You see, like, yeah, setting up Terraform as over here. And I think we should be good to just verify whether Terraform is there for us in this Linux machine or not. So let's run the same command which we used in verifying in Windows machine, which is Terraform --version. Here we go. So we have successfully installed the Terraform on the Linux machine. So like I will just show you some basic commands of Terraform. Like if you just write it down, Terraform --help, which should be the starting point for you. This shows the basic commands, like main commands. These are very important one, which says init, validate, plan, apply, and destroy. And you can read the description, like init is preparing your working directory for other commands. Validate is check whether the configuration is valid or not. So this command can help you to see whether your configuration is valid or not. Quite a handy command. plan shows the changes required by the current configuration. So Terraform plan gives you a kind of plan for your configuration, which you'll be doing it in the HCL language or in your configuration file as such. Apply, create or update the infrastructure. So whatever plan you see, if you say like plan is good and it's good to go in the infrastructure, you can click on apply, and that will create those resources or update or delete whatever operations you are doing in the plan stage. It will just do this in the apply, and you can see the results. Destroy, it's quite simple. Destroy will delete the infrastructure which you have created, like destroy previously created infrastructure. There are other commands which we'll be discussing as time goes, but yeah, it will be good to have a read through it and just get familiar with these commands at least, because these are the basic ones which a cloud engineer should know while using Terraform. So that's it for this video, and if you have learned something new from this video, let me know in the comment section. And also, if you think this video was informative, you can hit the like button. That gives me or that motivates me to create some new content for you. And as usual, if you have any queries, any questions with this, just comment down and I'll be happy to answer those as such. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next